Hi Taurus, this is Becky and I am going to walk into the shot today. Please forgive me, but it saves a lot of editing time. I want to welcome everyone to 2018. It's going to be a fabulous year and we are here today together again. Finally got back to where I needed to be, and so I am here and I'm ready to go. So let's get started. We're going to be working with 3 decks today, and oh yes, I have to put on my glasses, excuse me, because it's a little bit dark in here and it helps me to see. Now we're going to be using a numerology deck. It is called Numerology Guidance Cards, and they are really insightful. I think the lady's name, let me see, yes, Michelle Buchanan is the originator of that deck. We'll be crowning the reading today with our Archangel Michael Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. One of my favorite decks. Love Archangel Michael. Call on him every day and he always answers. Then we'll be also crowning the reading with a card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck, a deck that I use in my own readings for myself. Haven't used them on camera yet, and they're beautiful. And just remember, Mary is a beautiful feminine energy, and she is open to helping all of us. It doesn't matter what religious background you have or don't have or whatever it is. She's here to help us all, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, we're ready to go, Taurus. I've already created our sacred space. I have shuffled the cards, but I'm going to do so again. So here we go. Oh, by the way, we're going to be reading just for, no, I take that back. We'll be reading for the whole year. It's going to be quarter by quarter. The first quarter is January, February, March. Second is April, May, June. Third, July, August, September. And the fourth quarter is the end of the year, October, November, December. So here we go. Angels, we are reading for Taurus. And it is for the whole year of 2018. In the first quarter, angels, January, February, March. January, February, March for Taurus. Angels, the second quarter of this year for Taurus. Second quarter, April, May, June, Taurus 2018. Third quarter, angels for Taurus of 2018, July, August, and September. July, August, and September. One card, angels, July, August, and September. Taurus, July, August. July, August, there it is, in September. And the fourth quarter, October, November, December of 2018 for Taurus. Taurus, October, November, December angels for Taurus. For Taurus 2018. For Taurus, October, November, December. There it is. All right, great. Okay. So let's take a look at the first quarter of the year. Wow. Okay, Taurus, here you go. We have abundance. I hope you can see that. I think you can. Now, abundance is the number 88. Eights in numerology is the number of great abundance. Sometimes it can be financial abundance, but it doesn't have to be in these readings. It can be abundance in all good things. 8 is a very lucky number. In certain cultures, and sure enough, we have it for you in January, February, March. Now let's see what Spirit wants to put with that. Wow, look at that. Relationship change, Taurus, number 56, relationship change. All right, so what we can discern from this basically is that in the first quarter of 2018, Taurus, it looks like there's a change in your relationship. Either for those of you already in an established bond, it means that there is a change toward more abundance within that framework of that relationship. It can be that for whatever reason, you're finding that within that bond that you have with this other person, there's more money to work with, in that kind of an abundant sense, so to speak. There's more money, there's greater love, there's either a greater understanding, or I just heard a depth of understanding that wasn't there before. And if the relationship you're in now has run its course, then there will be a change in that. It's up to you always, of course, to change that relationship to another one. And if so, there's going to be an abundance of opportunity to manifest and draw to you the person that is meant to be with you now on your sacred journey. So either way, if you are in a sacred bond, a relationship that's established, prepare for that to evolve into more abundance of all good things within that framework. If you are not in a relationship now, prepare for one to come in, because abundance in love is definitely on offer for you, Taurus. If you're in a relationship that you want to change, that you're ready to change, then there is abundance of help, an abundance of guidance, and let me say, an abundance of choice. I'm hearing an abundance of choice. Maybe that applies to some of you out there who have 5 people vying to partner up with you. I don't know. You're lucky if you do. But nonetheless, it is up to you. Go within, figure this out, see where you are in terms of relationship. It's going to be different for all of you. Let me just listen for a second. Sometimes I have to close my eyes to hear what's going on. So just a second, let me. Oh, I just heard only if they want to make a change, only if they want to make the change. So it's up to you whether you want to or not, in whatever situation you find yourself in right now with relationship or love. Yeah, I just heard it could also be in business too. So those of you who are looking to change jobs, definitely there is abundance of choice on offer to you and greater abundance in terms of gain from that particular job. More money, as it were. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and put those 2 down there. And we will go now to April, May, and June. And Spirit is telling us healing is on offer. The number is 66. Oh, wow. Okay. If you're going through a relationship change because you want to and because your soul is calling out for that, if there's anything that causes you a little bit of upset on that path, then we've got change on offer. Change, yes, but healing as well. So if the change is coming about in the second quarter of the year, let's say it starts underway in the first quarter, maybe it's underway now, there's some changes afoot. And as you make, for some of you, as you make the journey to the next partner that's on your path, it might feel a little bit strange to be on your own again. But guess what? It's a positive change because it's leading to healing. If there was a problem in whatever's going on in your relationship arena and you decide to do that change, there is an abundance of healing on offer by the second quarter. And so you may find that once you make the shift that you are being called to make, whatever it is for you, you're going to feel a sense of healing. I just heard emotional healing for some of you. This won't apply to all of you, of course, and it could just apply to your job. If you are going to change the relationship you have with how you make your money on a day-to-day basis, or the relationship even with a broker, the relationship even with, a family member, a parent, whatever changes will be enacted. They're on offer to you to choose. It's your free will, of course, whether to accept it or not. But by doing so, there's great healing at the end of that shift. It's waiting for you, healing at all levels, whether it's financial healing or emotional healing or, a relationship healing between you and someone who is dear to you. It's all good. It's all good as you make this shift. So have faith. I just heard keep the faith, keep the faith, keep the faith. So keep the faith as you go through this transition. Let me move these up here. In the third quarter of the year, we've got synchronicity. Now, let's see, we're at April, May, June, July, August, and September. We've got 87, and it's synchronicity, which almost means like uncanny circumstances or timing of events that seem to coincide, or you happen to run into someone that you haven't seen in 20 years and it's just sort of a synchronicity. You both happen to be in the same place, whatever it is. Spirit is wanting us to couple that with number 41, which is self-discipline. Okay, so the path to, let me think. It's kind of, I'm getting some, let me just think a minute. Hang on, let me focus. Okay. All right. So they're telling me to go back and refer to these previous cards that we had. So remember, we had the card of change in the second quarter. We had the card of change in the first quarter. So what Spirit is saying, that by going through the changes, you're going to be developing a sense of self-discipline and mastery over your own emotional state, over your mind and its self-talk. You're going to be establishing more self-discipline over that so that it's a more healthful way of being in the world, basically over your own thought processes and how you go about making these shifts in your life. It's going to lead to a sense of greater self-discipline over your own self, basically, and a greater sense of your own power. I just heard that as well, and how to work with your own power. And what that will lead to, is what Spirit's saying, is synchronicity, events that seem to come about by magic, chance encounters, coincidences. Remember, there are no coincidences in this life. Everything is there for a reason, and it's sort of placed on your path. And that's what they're saying, placed on your path. So if you are able to go through these changes and develop a sense of self-discipline and mastery, self-control and mastery over yourself as a result of working your way through these changes, great healing will occur, and it will open the floodgates for all sorts of synchronicities to pop up in your life that's going to lead you forward on the next step on your journey, on your path, all right? And in the last quarter, we've got adventure. Okay, I just heard you are being called to a new adventure, Taurus. You are being called to make the changes, develop the self-discipline, and open yourself up to the universe so that the universe can provide a sense of adventure for you, and not only a sense of it, but actual adventure. And we have pairing with that 55, 55 is a number of great change. Adventure is a call to even more change. So think of this whole year, Taurus, as just one of a grand adventure, and it's going to be required of you to engage in physical activity. Physical activity is part of this adventure. There could be moving, yes. There could be travel, yes. But whatever it is, it's a grand adventure. And this is how the fourth quarter of this year, October, November, December, there definitely could be a trip on offer then, or a call to a new place, a call to a new union, whatever it is. Expect a lot of comings and goings at that part of the year. And this whole year basically is one of shifting, changing, accepting all the synchronicities on offer, and embracing the adventure. Embracing the adventure. Let's see how Archangel Michael is going to add to this. Archangel Michael, we're reading for Taurus. They've got a year of change and great adventure and self-mastery. Can you add to that, Archangel Michael, a message for Taurus? There it is. All right, and now we're going to ask Mary. Mother Mary, we're here with Taurus, and we'd like you to give them some insight to navigate 2018, this wonderful year that we're embarking on now for Taurus in 2018. Mary, one card of advice for Taurus, 2018. There. Okay, that's too many. That was me dropping them, Taurus. Mary, one card for Taurus, one card for Taurus. There it is. All right, that's the one. Okay, Archangel Michael says, and I will let you take a look at it here. It says, this is your life's purpose. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, Taurus, what you are being called to, that's why all this change is going on. You are embarking on a grand adventure. The adventure is nothing less than your life's purpose. And Archangel Michael says, yes, this is your life's purpose, meaning you are on the path starting now to navigate yourself through change and a sense of adventure and a sense of opening up to the universe to embrace your life's purpose. By the end of 2018, Taurus, you will have a good idea what that is. And in fact, you may already be on that path. At the end of the year, a new life is on offer for you as you embrace your purpose. Now, there is a small prayer at the bottom. I'll read it to you. It says, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I am taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. So this is focusing on career. My guess is that is what the focus is going to be, Taurus. And I see these cards laid out here as stepping stones on a path. And that is indeed what Archangel Michael is saying to us. Let's see what Mary wants to say to us. Look at this. Oh, I just got angel bumps there. Taurus, the card is faith. And we have this beautiful Renaissance painting. And there is an affirmation on the card for you. And it is, I have faith in God to heal this situation. Healing was one of the cards you got. Remember? Okay? So whatever you are embarking on this year, the call to new adventure, to meet your life's purpose and embrace it, faith is going to be needed. Call on the angels, call on God, Source, Creator, whatever you call that energy for you, call upon that and all of your angels and your whole spiritual team, whoever they are for you, and it'll be different for everyone. And have faith. Keep the faith. Keep that faith. And that's part of having the self-discipline you need. Keep reminding yourself to hold the faith. A new life is underway right now for you, Taurus. What a beautiful reading. I'm so grateful you joined me today. I want to thank you so much. I really, really appreciate all the likes and subscribes and shares. It's fabulous. And I'm so happy to be here with you today, Taurus. So, sweet Taurus, as I always say, thank you for joining me. I will be back at the end of the month. Well, I don't always say that, but I will say it today. I'm going to be back at the end of the month with a bit of update on the eclipse that's happening on January 31st. Fabulous blue moon, the second full moon this month. So stay tuned for that. For now, peace and richest blessings. And so it is.